part 2 of the most expensive cars in GT Online. I was talking about the 300R, but we're already done with the 300R, so now we'll move on to the next car. We've only got 5 more cars left in the list, so we'll go into the next one. The next car is going to be the overflawed Entity XXR. This is literally a Koenigsegg 1-to-1, which is one of my favorite cars in real life. It's going to cost you a whopping $2.3 million, which is very pricey. And I've never seen the trade price for this car. I've never seen it. I'm guessing the trade price is like 2.7 or 2.6, which is still expensive, but it's way better. Or like 1.6 or 1.7, which is way better than 2.3 million, like way better. Now, like I said, this car is based off the Koenigsegg 1-to-1, which is one of my favorite cars of all time in the world. If I go to the performance, you can see it's basically, it's way faster than the original Entity from last gen. However, I think it's a lot worse, actually, in acceleration and power, which is a little bit weird. However, it does have a good top speed and a more advanced design. And I don't know, I remember doing this before, and I remember me and my dad actually did this. What happened was, we were using both, what was it, my T20, which was gold, and then my dad actually won this car in the casino, and we tried doing a drag race in it. It turns out the Entity XXR actually beats the T20 in a drag race, which is interesting, so who knows? I don't know about that, but feel free to ask my dad, but not going to say his gamer tag on the Xbox, because he'll probably yell at me, but yeah. That's the Entity XXR. Hope you actually enjoy it. I'm sorry about that. I hurt my throat. The next one we got is a car I actually don't really know about too much. I've used it before in a race, but I haven't bought it. And now it'd be the next overflawed vehicle, the overflawed Tyrant. Now this car is a very, very sexy beast. It is going to cost you a whopping $2.5 million, as you can see. And the trade price is probably the exact same as the Entity XXR, probably 1.7 or so, I don't know. I've never seen this thing on sale, so... It is based on the Apollo Aero, which I've never seen? I don't even know what the Apollo Aero is, but if someone in the comments will let me know, I appreciate it. Now, in straight line appearance, it is very similar to the Taipan and the Entity XXR, which we previously covered. The Taipan is not in this list, but it will be available in another list. However, if it's featured like the DLC, however, the Tyrant has great handling and is very stable, which is true. It's very, very true. And it has slightly better pushing capabilities than most supercars, which is true, especially the Entity XR, or the Entity XE, or XF, which is the, or EF, I don't know what it's called. But I do like the Tyrant, and if you like it, then I recommend buying it. But for me, I'm just going to stick using the stock version in races up until it becomes on sale or becomes available in the casino and I actually win the car. So that's the Tyrant. Now we'll move on to the next car. The next car is the next T-related car. The next one I actually used to own until a glitch happened in my game. That would be the Progen Tyrus. Now the Progen Tyrus is going to cost you a whopping $2.5 million. I think it's the exact same price as the other car we looked at. I could be wrong, but yeah, 2.5. Now, this car was available in the casino when I started playing the game back in 2019, I think it was, or 2020, when it was in the casino where you can win it. I actually won this car, and then when the Christmas update ended, it deleted from my garage. I don't know what happened. It was very stupid, honestly. Now this car takes 3 different cars actually: the McLaren F1 GTR Longtail, the Saleen S7R, and the Mosler MT900R. However, it is a Progen, so it is based off of the McLaren cars, which is nice. Now, the performance, I remember using this car in a lot of races, and oh boy, it is very, very good. It has a high top speed, the car is extremely grip, but it can still understeer, which is very true. So tracks such as Chicane Ring, which I've made, is not really good at all, because there's a lot of chicanes and turns. But tracks such as, like, Chrysler Superspeedway, or even the tracks such as Palm Springs will actually be really good for this car. And yeah, it's very nice, I would say. It's a very nice car if you did buy it, or if you won in the casino. If you won in the casino, props to you, I guess. This next car is very, very expensive. This is the second most expensive car on this list, and now it'd be the Progen Emirates. Emirates? I don't know. This is going to cost you a whopping $2.7 million, which is very expensive. Now, the reason I like this car, it is based off of one of my favorite real-life models of all time. That would be the 2019 McLaren Senna, which, if you've played Forza Horizon 4 like I have, you'll know that the McLaren Senna is very, very good in that game, and both in GTA Online. Now I'm going to go down to the performance. I've used this car in many races, and it is my go-to supercar in races. If there's no custom cars available, what I usually do is I pick the Urmerus to race in, because it is, in my opinion, my favorite supercar to use in any races. And I love it, honestly. You can see having high acceleration and top speed. However, handling is rather difficult. For me, I don't really experience the handling unless I'm driving on very, very bad tracks. So, yeah. Yeah, I love the Urmerus, and I recommend just using it. If you're not going to buy it, I recommend just using it in stock races, which is really good. But if you buy it, oh boy, turn it into the one in Forza Horizon 4. I'll be happy. And this last car is the last car on this list we'll be talking about. That would be the Benefactor Krieger, which is another great car I love, honestly. It's going to cost you a whopping $2.8 million, which is a lot of money, honestly. Now, why is this car one of my favorites? This is based off the Mercedes AMG 1, which, as you can see right here, a hybrid sports car yet to be put in its limited production, which is funny because right now, if you remember, Forza Horizon 5 came out in 2021. This is the cover car for it, and if I remember, it is released. I don't remember if it is released, but when me and my dad go to the car show later this month, we'll check it out and see if it is available. Maybe, who knows? But you can see it is one of the best. It is a great all-around supercar. It is one of the best supercars in this game, but you can see it has speed and handling, but also has excellent acceleration and traction, which is nice. I think the only problem is braking, which is a problem now. However, this car is probably my second favorite in the supercars for stock race. Yeah, that's the Krieger, one of the best supercars in the game, but $2 million. I have never seen this thing go on sale, so I have no idea what the cheap is. Probably $2 million or 1.9. But anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.